Hi guys, welcome to Pulling Shots. I am Kaylee and this is Sam.
Hello.
It's good to have you with us today. We're
Yeah.
gonna recap CoffeeFest Orlando, but
Yep.
first,
Good
we're gonna
cheers.
do a new little series. I don't know what it's called. It's the beginning of
Segment.
all of our podcasts. What's in your cup? That's what it's called.
Yes.
Sam, what's in your cup?
Chaga matcha.
Chaga
from-
matcha. Shout out to Chaga.
Renewed. I don't know what you
Yep.
call them. Do you call them renewed?
Renewed. I call it
Is that the
Chaga, but it
company?
is Renewed.
Yeah.
It's a functional drink company, and
Yep.
we love it. That's why your matcha looks a little
Looks brown.
dirtier than normal because it's just
It's got stuff in it.
it has stuff in it.
With oat milk.
Yeah, I am drinking a just iced coconut milk latte.
Nice. Coconut milk.
Yeah, I love coconut milk.
This was espresso. That's it.
I mean, there's a little caramel
Stuff
in
in
there
there, yeah.
at one point, but
Yeah. Yeah. Gotta make
Cheers.
it- Cheers. Here.
all right. So let's get to it. Coffee
Yep.
Fest. We did a live
CoffeeFest.
about Coffee Fest, but we never really got into it.
That was off the cuff a little bit.
Yeah, we never got into it as much as we wanted to.
Yeah.
And I kept word vomiting a bunch of information before we cut it because I had so much to
Yeah,
do.
there's so much. That was a few days afterwards, so now
Yeah.
I think there's a little more. But yeah, it was a good show. I think it was a little. It was probably average.
I mean, I think it
size-wise
was
and-
better than the
It was probably one of
Minneapolis.
the.
Yeah,
Yeah, it felt like a good just overall.
sure.
Um,
Like, I feel like the one I went to in Chicago a few years back,
Mm-hmm.
was the best.
Yeah.
And then Minneapolis was lower. And then
Lower,
this
yeah.
one was. But Florida, I mean, they have such a good coffee culture. Hence,
Yeah.
Florida Coffee Culture Company that makes sure that
Yeah.
Florida
they
has a good
showed
culture.
up and
Yeah.
made it. Yeah, made
great.
sure it all clicked and they
shout out
kinda,
to Florida Coffee Culture because
Yep.
they're amazing and they put on a lot of events. We had fun.
Yeah, it was fun. So yeah, what booth or brand kind of stood out to you? You say.
I would say Florida Coffee Culture. They
Yeah.
had their booth there. Obviously Renewed. I really liked
Yes.
them.
Yeah, we've seen them a few times, but I think we're in a little better position to
Yes.
pick their stuff up.
I agree.
Yeah,
I do think that the functional drink is kind of one of those things like we've been around for so long.
yeah,
It's like, how do we implement really new things like a functional drink?
yeah.
And I think, we're at the position where we can definitely do that.
Mm-hmm.
What else did it? Those two, I think, stood out to me.
Yeah,
The
there were a
most.
lot. There's just a lot of newer things. Like there was a non-lactose barista milk,
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Saw that.
which I think is always kind of the next level. Like there's been, I think it's a lactate, non-lactose milk, and now it's whole milk. It was like lactose-free whole milk, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
And it's always barista quality. I think that's always like they always follow the trend. Like there's a new milk or new healthy thing, but to make it coffee shop quality, you need
It has to be barista. Yeah.
like I think it's something with the fat content and stuff, just so
Okay.
it steams well and like mixes well and doesn't just solidify and
Yeah.
look gross.
Because we use Pacific
Yeah, like oat milks. They always
barista series.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like what they do a lot. So like they'll take, I think Pacific just has all their regular milks, but then they have a barista quality. So there's, yeah. I mean, then they got pistachio milk now.
Oh yeah,
That's coming
that
out.
was interesting. Fine. It was fine. I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to choose. I think that's something that we're gonna have to get into because we've just had the same four for close to a decade now.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I feel like there was something else.
Yeah.
Pumpkin seed. Pumpkin
yeah.
seed milk.
Yeah. That.
But I will say this: it had like no taste.
Yeah.
So
Which.
I don't know. It was.
It's-
It was fine. I definitely like it more than. Like I don't really. I'm not a fan of almond, and I definitely don't like soy. So, I would say I like pumpkin seed and pistachio better than those two.
Yeah.
But almond is kind of like the OG of alternative milk, so I don't know if we could necessarily get rid of that one.
Yeah.
Oat milk is obviously the most popular, but almond is like the original.
It's there, yeah. And coconut milk you can use. It's a little too versatile, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see. And then there's like some other syrups that are coming out that use coffee cherries is another thing. People use that to make energy drinks, sparkling water, and
Soda.
Soda.
I mean, that's what they called it. Like, it was
Yeah.
like pop soda, whatever you call it.
Yeah. So
It was coffee. Yeah, the cherry, which is like so really hard to find a way to use those. Like, there's not a lot of ways to use a coffee cherry.
yeah.
So impressive.
Yeah. But yeah, those are just kind of that's kind of what stuck out, I guess, as far as the brands. I mean, yeah, Florida coffee culture. I think that was the biggest takeaway for us, just how big of a culture you can create
Yeah.
as a community. It's just so big that multiple people can have their full-time career in just creating it.
Yeah.
Is-
Yeah.
yeah.
It's.
Yeah.
And then they all seem to also be barista. Like, not everyone, but a lot of the people that worked for Florida coffee culture,
Yeah.
also choose to be a barista, like, at the same time, which is really cool.
Yeah. But yeah, kind of. So I guess other sessions, conversations, anything that stuck out to you? Or any people that you had
Definitely everyone from Florida coffee culture. Because we talked to them after the convention, like at the events that they put on. So just getting advice from them was really helpful. You know, they didn't have to do that, but they did, and they're passionate about it.
Yeah.
And then obviously the classes, Chris's class.
Yeah, he's just on top of
He's
everything he does.
Keys to the Shop.
Keys to the Shop. Yep. Check him out.
That's the podcast. That's Chris's podcast.
Yeah, he just does a really good job of just having firsthand experience, and it seems like he's had that in everything. So he's just like,
yeah, it's like he has firsthand experience of like making a coffee shop better, like that. Yeah. That's like literally what he does, is help you open or help you like better your cafe. That's like his business. So that, I mean, that says something. And he's been, I think it was like, what do you say, 25 years or something crazy?
25 or 30, yeah. He's been...
Like at CoffeeFest?
Yeah.
That's crazy. But all of his classes are like so valuable, and I really...
Yeah, I think it's like, even with us, we've been here for so long, but it's a good reminder. And it's good. I think he has a good job of staying in the middle. Like, he's seen it go back and forth so many times. We have too. So we're like, okay, that's the trend. Like right now it's like technology, AI apps, speed and sugary drinks and everything. Well, like, okay, we're going to go back to the center eventually.
Yeah.
So like, what's that look like? How do you just kind of maintain that? Because if you follow the trend, you got to follow it back. And I don't know, just good insights.
Yeah,
there were some, like Mark, Perfect Cube. Mark and some
Perfect Cube guys, yeah.
I took a few of their stuff. They just had really good, just really basics of business, honestly, like costs of good, how to do this, trends that are coming, you know, how just the basics, this is how to be successful. Like, these are the things that matter.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, like, you can, if you aren't functioning correctly, you can be as busy and make a bunch of money. But if you're not, like, don't have your numbers.
Yeah. Numbers guys. Yeah.
Numbers and, like, you know, trends. Like, sometimes, like, one lady, like, some that came up, someone questioned, like, social media. There's a coffee shop that's a terrible location. Like, you can't, in downtown, you can't park, whatever it is. But, like, they're blowing up on social media. And he was like, well, that's kind of that's more of the special, or what do you say? That's not the norm. That's kind of like a really special case. Like,
it's the exception.
The exception, not the, yeah. So that's just kind of good to hear. Like, yeah, everyone's blowing up on TikTok nowadays, but like it's
not actually everyone.
Yeah, it's just a few people that make it look really.
Yeah.
But when just location just matters. Oh yeah, more than anything.
That's like.
Yeah.
Number one thing.
Which is easier to forget because, like with a coffee shop, people like a really good coffee shop, people drive out of their way so far to go to, but. Also, if you're just driving by and you see a coffee shop, like no amount of social media or news or ads will you're driving on the way to work.
Yeah,
and a coffee shop right is right there on the right side of the road.
Yeah.
With an easy access. Like that beats out everything else every time.
It does. Absolutely. I totally agree with that, especially when you're like in the morning on the way to work. Like I would never have time.
You'd never drive. Oh, I really want to go to that coffee shop on the other side of town because I saw this cool thing on.
No, I would not do that before work.
So that's really good, like refreshing, I guess, to hear stuff like that because you get so overwhelmed with everything else that you hear and see.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, any products? We already kind of talked.
What products or ideas from the show? Yeah, we're implementing the functional drinks.
Yeah,
we did that right there at the convention. I think once we kind of have our footing under that, it's going to be great.
Yeah.
So I would say that. I mean, a lot of things that we're kind of already doing, I guess, like energy and stuff like that. And so I would say the functional drink. For sure. Yeah. Implementing right away.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else besides that you think?
I mean,
maybe the coffee culture thing. I mean, like
coffee culture. I think that'd be cool.
I would love. Yeah.
And I think almost the reverse of what we're getting. I think simplifying. It made me realize we have to simplify to be able to grow things. Mm-hmm. Like with like just chaga matcha, other drinks like. I want to remove 3 drinks for every 1 drink we add. Yeah. I guess. Okay. It's kind of like not a direct takeaway, but I think that is one thing I took away from the show. Like, there's always so many more things to add and implement and change that you need to do even more on the removing things that are not working.
Yeah, I totally agree. I can see that.
So, yeah.
Were there any trends that felt overhyped or not realistic for most cafes?
I don't know. I mean, we're in Iowa. So I think that's one thing I always think of. That's what I think of first all the time is we're never going to get a trend first.
Yeah. No.
So
which I think is okay. Yeah. I'm like okay with that.
Yeah, I am too. It's
just like clothes. We're never going to get the trend first. Like I want everybody else to try the trend and
then you know if it's working.
Confirm that it looks good, and then I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like a lot of the health stuff is a little overhyped when they advertise it. Like, at the end of the day, just a vanilla latte is going to be your bestseller. Or like a whatever. Like, that. At the end of the day, these things, like, we're going to sell more drip coffee than anything else.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know.
Yeah,
kind of how to fit that into how to work it because.
Yeah, I would say that I think a lot of these, especially the health, like companies that have the health benefits, I feel like for just a startup coffee shop or for a one coffee shop person, like these things are expensive.
Yeah.
It's just not realistic that they're going to be able to buy these things. Yeah. Like for our protein powder, we literally bought just protein powder like off the shelf at the store but now we're getting the renewed. But it's like that took a long time to be able to get to that point where we're like, yeah, we can do this.
Yeah.
A lot of coffee shops just can't do that. They just it's not realistic. And I understand where these people are coming from, like the businesses that they're starting, they want to offer these and have these great things, but it's like you have to realize that the price point is just not there. And I would also say I think what is overhyped are energy drinks, which I would say this, they're easy. So implement them for sure. But the amount of energy drink concentrates that are
yeah,
coming out. It's like, you guys,
like the concentrate.
you're all the same.
And,
like,
yeah,
maybe you each has like one little, but like, why are you different from the next one? You guys pretty much taste the same. I just don't understand. But like I said, that it's very easy to do and usually pretty inexpensive. So I would always recommend doing it, but do I think it's overhyped? Yes, but I also don't drink those. So.
Energy drinks.
No.
Yeah, it's hard to tell if it's a trend or if it's going to be here for a long time. So it's like you see these things. I mean, they've been around like Lotus has been around for like, I've seen them for like 5-6 years now. Yeah. So it's probably here.
I think that I feel like the first time, the first CoffeeFest I went to, we saw Lotus in Chicago, and I feel like that was like one of their first ones. Like it was like their first year at least. Yeah.
Yeah, I think as far as not realistic, like you're always comparing it to the base, I guess. Like every syrup we're always going to compare to, I guess for us, 1883. So like there are these, or it was Tarani and other ones, but now it's 1883 that we use. So like, are we going to use this versus just this other one? We can get as much as we need. Mm-hmm. We already buy a ton of it, so there's no minimum. So like, okay, if we get this other syrup, we gotta like teach all our customers about it. What are the benefits of it? Is it gonna be more expensive if it's anything other than just regular syrup?
I think that's what these companies need to realize.
Yeah, like you're more expensive, you're more niche, you're more harder to get. Like these other ones are in every distributor in the country, so like it's just hard. Like, and I think they realize that, but it's hard to have a conversation with them because they're like, yeah, there's a whole sheet of benefits.
You're like, that's not,
but like
that's great. But...
can I sell it and can I get it easily?
Yeah.
Like those, like just the basic things that, like just the basic, like
to run a business in general. It's like
management of it. Yeah. Yeah. So I think those things are just like, it's hard to have conversations with some of those companies because of course it's going to like, there's so many benefits, but like.
Well, they're a salesperson.
Yeah, they are too.
Which is fair, but that's like.
Yeah, that's true. I know. And maybe
No, I understand. I mean, you get all this information, then you're like, okay, do you have a distributor? Because that's what we use. And then they're like, no, not yet. We're not with anybody. We're like, but then it's going to cost like $50 or more to ship it. And I don't even know how much. I have no idea about shipping costs. So like, I have Amazon Prime. I don't do anything else. So
yeah,
if it's not free shipping, it's not coming to my house.
Yeah, nope. Yeah, the logistics of it, I guess is. So
okay.
Yeah, I mean, anything else takeaways from CoffeeFest?
I don't know. I do have like tons of notes that we kind of went over on the live, but
yeah.
Increasing your average ticket sale. I think amongst the U.S., the new minimum is $7.
Yeah.
So each ticket needs to be at least $7.
Yeah.
Average, I guess. So not at least, but so it's just kind of like easy upselling. Mm-hmm. You know, like, do you want to add an extra shot? Do you want to add whipped cream? Like whatever your extra charges are.
Yeah.
Just the barista asking that could easily get your. Mm-hmm. And you know, coffee is kind of a. What is it? It's like a luxury, but not. What is it?
It's an affordable luxury.
Affordable luxury. So it's just
like it's a luxury you can get every day.
Yeah, and it kind of just has to be like understood that I think people do understand the price of everything is going up.
Yeah.
And so to go into a coffee shop and spend $6 to $8, like that shouldn't be. Surprising, I guess. Should be expected. Yeah. I would say 5 years ago or so when I was in the shop, people would be like, oh my gosh, your coffee is whatever.
It was like $5.
No, I'm talking about like a drip coffee.
Oh.
And they'd be like, it used to be $2.20. And I'm like, well, now it's $2.30. Like, give us a break. So I think I don't think I would hear that as much anymore.
Yeah, I think people are just accustomed to it. I think, and I do that. Like when we're out of town and I go, like I don't even look at the price. Yeah. I won't.
If I'm going into a coffee shop, especially a local coffee shop. I am not going to be like staring at the price like, oh my goodness, and judge them for how much they're doing it to literally stay open. Like, I don't like.
Yeah. And I do think customers now are more they just kind of get what they want and they understand it. I feel like it's at that point. Like, if you're going to a coffee shop, you're not trying to save money.
Yeah, exactly. And it's also the generation that's like.
Yeah. And you used to be, like, people used to do that. Like, you could go to, like, you could get a coffee at a gas station for 50 cents or $1 at a local coffee shop.
Yeah.
But now it's, I think, like, nothing's under, like, $3. The average drink is probably $6 now. And I think people just know that.
Yeah, I think so.
So.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that was the $7 thing that I had. I'm trying to think.
It is really good to have that price, that, like, to realize that you want.
Yeah.
Like, someone walking in the door, you want them to spend.
And also, I guess some other things about, like, hiring, including an application and a resume is important. Calling the references. I'm bad at calling references, but I have recently been asking for a resume as well as an application because it can kind of show you just how they make their resume is helpful,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You can totally, like, it's even more important now than ever to look through applications, find.
I agree. Also, so I have kind of just like being the manager, I guess.
Yeah.
Bad news managers, like, in the sense of, like, don't just come in to your store and then just, like, correct everyone. Make sure that you're having good things to say, positive affirmations.
Yeah.
Don't hoard your feedback that, like, they need. But, like, be kind about it.
Yeah.
What is happening? There's a baby crying. And then, just expect more for more pay. So, like, the paying. I think coffee shops are getting a lot better at paying fairly their baristas.
Yeah.
Don't pay what you can get away with. Pay what, like, they deserve. And
yes, I think that's probably a bigger now. Yeah. I think people are just overall getting better, at least here. But I think overall,
I agree.
I think you can. I don't know. People stick around a lot more now. I feel like.
Absolutely, yes.
Like the people barista used to be. I feel like it was at a good spot, and then it went like late 2010s, like 2018 through 2022. It was like, you're just. Like, I'm just a barista because that's just...
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for my real job to...
What do you think will change most about cafes in 2026?
I don't know. I feel like I hear people kind of talking about AI in a space of...
2026?
Yeah. I mean, I think it will... move people further away from technology in coffee shops.
Okay.
Just because, like, AI, people talk about it, and I don't think there's really, on a surface level, there's no room for AI in coffee shops.
Okay.
Like, it's not like people are it's not going to help any order experience, I don't think.
No, I agree with that.
Like, it could help with logistics and menu building and hiring and creating things. It can help, but not a ton. But, like... There's already kind of a negative view of AI and technology and apps and how it's just and now Target came out with this was it like a 10-4? Have you heard about that?
No.
Like if a Target employee is within 10 feet of a customer, they have to smile at them or something like that.
Oh.
And like if they're in 4 feet, they have to greet them. Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay.
Some rule like that.
That happened to me. Now that you say that, I'm like, wait a second. A Target employee asked if I needed anything, and that's like not. I mean, no diss to Target. They just like usually leave you alone.
So there's like, people are going the opposite direction now. It's like, okay, AI is coming, so we gotta now
better.
we have to counteract that by being more personal. And I think coffee shops you are just personal, I guess. Okay. Like there's no...
I understand,
there's no room, like no one's going to go to a robot coffee shop just for that.
On a regular basis. I understand like seeing it for the, wanting to experience it one time, but not on a regular basis.
Yeah. So I think people are going to go more the other direction.
Okay.
I guess, if that makes...
Yeah. Okay. How do you think the cafe experience will evolve? I think we already kind of talked about most of these.
Yeah.
What's one big prediction you'd make for the industry that might surprise people?
I think people are just getting more other... The coffee shops are bringing on more and more things that are not coffee.
Sure. Yeah, I agree with that.
And I think that's just going to continue.
Yeah.
I mean, whether it's energy drinks, like a really good like panel I sat in on at CoffeeFest was just branding, just branding as a whole, and that everybody was really solid, like either owned a business or was very long term in whatever business they were in. Mm-hmm. So they were all legit. Mm-hmm. And they all kind of talked about, one of them said just the term, just magic water, like you're just flavoring water.
Yeah.
As long as you're not tied, your ego's not tied to, well, this is coffee and this is the best coffee in the world and I do it the best way. Like, as long as you're just implementing the magic water, you're just giving people the form of that they want.
Yeah. Yes.
Then you will be successful. And I think that's kind of, in 2026, I think that's what more and more will happen. Uh-huh. Like, it's not just...
It's not going to be
just not coffee. Yeah.
And you can have good coffee. We're a specialty coffee roaster. Like, our coffee is not going to be bad, but we'll just have other options.
Yeah. So I think that's a bigger... Yeah.
Okay. What are we personally planning to do differently in 2026 based on what we saw and learned? I think we're going to try to maybe do some latte art competitions or, like, host maybe a couple... Yeah. Definitely functional drinks. I think that. I mean, we're kind of following the trends, so I don't think there's like that much different that we need to do. But
yeah, and I think doubling down on things. Like I think simplifying to what works and then doubling down on that. Yeah. I think is kind of what we're gonna. Yeah. I think is kind of what we'll probably try to implement a little more in 2026.
Yeah, agree.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, cool.
Anything else in the last minute?
I don't think so. Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Yeah. Have a great week. What day is this that it'll be released?
It's Wednesday, probably Monday.
Monday. Have a great
week,
Monday. Yeah. You guys. All right. Cheers.
Yep.